Very good morning, all the students of 8th standard. We have completed our second lesson of history. So today we will turn toward the first lesson of our civics, that is introductions to the parliamentary system. The lesson name of this is our first lesson of civics, introductions to the parliamentary system. See, in this chapter, we will learn the machinery or the system of government as given into the Indian Constitution. What are the machinery there? What are the system is given into the Indian Constitutions that we are learning in this lesson? Have you thought of this? What is the parliamentary system of government? Question is that parliamentary system of government. That answer you will get in this lesson. In India, we have prime ministers, but why is here no prime ministers in the United States of America? Parliamentary system is there in our country. Prime minister is there, but why the prime minister is not there in America? Because in our country parliamentary system is there, and in America presidential system is there. In our India parliamentary system of government, and in America presidential system of government is the difference is there. In our country more powers are in the parliament hand, and in the parliament prime minister is there in majority. In America powers are there in the president hand. What is the differences between the parliamentary and the presidential system of government? That also you can learn in this lesson, or we are learning, we will learn in this lesson. See, these questions would lead us to conclude that every country has a different form of government. These questions are there, above questions, that would lead us to be conclude, that would lead us to be come on the conclusions, that we can understand that each and every country has a different form of government. In each and every country there is a different form of government is there. Before we go ahead to understand different types of government system, let us get informations about the main branches of the government. Before we go ahead, before we go front, to understand the different types of government systems, or to get the information about the different branches of the government, it is also important that before to understand the different types of government, it is important for us to understand the main information about the main branches of the government system. The function of the legislature is to make the law. What is the main function of the legislature? The function of the legislature, main function of the legislature is to make a law. This one is point is important. If you have textbook, then you can understand. Means you can underline this one. The function of the legislature is to make a law. This is the main function of the legislature. What is the main function of the legislature? To make a law. Fill in the blanks also, or answer the following question in one sentence also. So the main function of the legislature is to make a law. The executive implements the law and judiciary provides justice. Executive body is there in a parliamentary system. That executive body implements the law. They make the law, they implement the law. That executive body is there, and judiciary provide the justice. Judiciary system is there. That judiciary system is provides justice. The work of the judiciary system, that is to be provide justice. So in parliament, ministers are there. They make law, and along with that, executive body is there. Executive body, they implement the law. Government officers are there. Executive body, in that government officers are there. Class 1 officer like IAS, IPS officers, they implement that laws there. In a parliament they make the laws, ministers. Actually implementation is in the hand of the executive body. It is in the hand of the government officers. That so they implement the laws there. Bureaucracy also we can call to that. The function of these organs, their jurisdictions and limitation on their power, and the interrelationship between these organs are decided by the constitution. What is thing here? Main thing, the function of the legislature is to make the law. Executive implement the laws there. Judiciary provide the justice. Function of these organs, their jurisdictions, their limitations on their powers, and the interrelationship between these organs are all decided by the constitution. So everything will be decided by the constitutions. It is the nature of their interrelationship that determines the system of government adopt a particular country. That what is there, it is the nature of their interrelationship, it is the nature of the interrelationship of jurisdictions and the means parliament and judiciary or executive body that determine the system of government and adopted in a particular country. So this type of system of government is adopted into the particular country or into the specific country. There are the two main types of governments that are followed that in the world. Two types of government system is there. So these two types of government system mostly they adopted, they followed in our world. One is the parliamentary system and second one is the presidential system. Parliamentary system of government and the second one is the presidential system of government. So first of all we shall study about the parliamentary system of government. What is mean by parliamentary system of government? The parliamentary system of government developed a primarily in England. If we see the parliamentary system of government, this parliamentary system of government initially or primarily it's developed into the England. The origin of the democracies is in England. Democracy's origin is in England. So parliamentary system of government originated developed into the England. The English constitution is an unwritten constitution. Like our India, English constitution is not there. Our Indian constitution is in written format, but English constitution is in unwritten format. It is not written. The governance is carried out in accordance with the tradition and the custom and conventions. So British government is carried out according to their traditions, according to their custom and conventions. That what is their old custom tradition is there, according to that British government they carried their administrations. The British Parliament is an institution that has evolved over a period of time, and British Parliament is the system which evolve, which develop slowly, gradually or slowly. The British government or the Parliament it's developed over a period of time, number of many years happen, and it start to be it is developed continually by developing. From that time it is developing. So it is in unwritten format, but they follow their constitutions, whatever means their tradition is there, their custom is there, that they followed, and in that they made the changes. It start to be developed from that time. So remaining part, what the next part is there, that we'll see tomorrow. Thank you.